Good morning. How are you doing today? This fantastic Friday. Are you ready to be adventurous? My name is Rosalyn Bourg, the Courageous Motivator, and I am here to encourage, to motivate, and to inspire you to be your best self. Every day, doing something different, doing something to get on out and move. We do 6 simple things here. Welcome to the Tiger Challenge, the 30-day Tiger Challenge, which goes on and 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 on, because I don't want to stop moving. Because these 6 simple things that I have started doing over 1,100 days ago has proven to be effective for me. And hoping that by sharing this, that you would find value that you can apply to your life. Today I'm talking about being adventurous. But first, let me tell you about those 6 little things that I started doing over 1,100 days ago. Is boosting my immune system, staying hydrated, getting on out and moving, eliminating negativity, journaling my dreams and my goals, and sharing my story. Every day, challenging myself to be, good morning, Susan, challenging myself to do 1% more today than I did yesterday, so I can be 1% better today than I was yesterday. And let me tell you, the past year, I've been able to do unimaginable things. Yes, I struggled for 15 years with my health. I struggled with my self-esteem and my self-confidence. I struggled with fatigue and my health, like I said, with balancing my blood sugars. But because I got started, because I started boosting my immune system, because I stay hydrated, because of all of these 6 simple things that I do, I've been able to have fun as well. Does that sound like something you want to do? Man, life has changed tremendously for me because of that 1% shift in my life. And we all can do it. We all can get on out and walk 5 houses down the street and 5 houses back. We all have the ability to change the destination of our situation. The question is, will you? Are you ready? Willing, able, and ready to do the work to achieve greatness. Good morning, cuz. Today I'm talking about being adventurous. All of the things that I've been able to do in the past year. It's 3 years I'm doing this. Over 3 years I'm doing this. But what I've been able to do in the past year has just been absolutely amazing, fun, creative, got those ideas flowing, always wanting to find something to do differently than what I've been doing. Every day is an adventure. Being adventurous. Get on outside of your comfort zone. Explore the things in your backyard. Explore the things in your hometown. Sure, you have to plan for a vacation and all of the excursions, but what about just a day getaway? Stop it. Just be spontaneous and stop at this place. Let me see what this is. Go here. Do this. Do that. Doing things that you would not normally do. That's me. And I always thought I was spontaneous in my life and adventurous and, wanting to do different things. And in a way I was. But now, I'm kind of like a daredevil, right? Jumping off of cliffs, riding across a roaring creek on the front end of a tractor on the forklift. That's unheard of. I don't recommend that. But I did it. It was fun. It was scary. And it was fun. But what if I didn't attempt to do it? I never would have experienced it. You have to get on out and do different stuff. And yes, today I'm going to show you something else that I did. I didn't have a floor plan. I kind of had an idea in my head, but when you get started doing something, you see how things can snowball really quick. Just a second. Hey, get back over here. My dogs are running off. But, when I first started this project, the only thing that I knew is that I had friends help me while we was at the ranch pick some of these stones up. And that's what I wanted. I wanted a fire pit. Well, this fire pit started looking a little lonesome. It needed something else. So I thought, well, I'm going to make these cement pads. Okay? Now, for you people that recycle, you're going to love this because lots of stuff that I used, I recycled. Because underneath this pad, this cement pad, is all magazines. I had so many magazines. I didn't know if I was going to burn them. I had to take my address off of them. But this is going to be for a little table and chair. Maybe. I'm not really sure. I did see a chair across the street at my neighbor's house that she left. That I might repurpose it, recover it, put a cushion on it, whatever. But that's what's going to go there. And not only did I make this pad, but I also made that pad. All have recycled magazines underneath. And I also have this one. Same thing. Magazines recycled underneath. Now, this bench was falling apart and it was black. I restained it. I treated the rust, tightened it up, fixed it. Now you can sit in it. And this one, I threatened to burn it several times because it was falling apart. So what did I do? I got my little handy screwdriver and wrench and nails, and I fixed it. Well, this was just a wood grain. It was so weather beaten and everything that I stained it to pretty much match that one. Now, after I did that, I was like, now what I'm going to do in between? Oh, yeah. At the ranch, they got rocks around the fire pit. So I put the rocks around the fire pit. And I'm like, what am I going to edge it with? So I got in my car and I went back to the ranch and I filled up my car with all of these rocks were in my car, in the trunk. See, this side, I need to get some bigger rocks because I'm not happy with all of these little rocks that I ended up. Because I picked all different sizes, right? But all of these rocks I put in my trunk, on the back floorboard. The dog wasn't there. She lives here. But all of these rocks I hand-picked, put in the car, and brought here. Right? Now, I have, then after I did the rocks, I was like, now what am I going to do with the back of it? I thought, hey, I'm going to put some mulch. So I put some mulch. And I was like, well, I'm going to go get some landscaping timbers and I'll edge this out. Well, I used the remains of a trampoline frame that I had that we weren't using. I just piled it up next to the fence. Well, look how pretty that makes the back of my fire pit look by using a little bit of a scallop to it. So now I've got a beautiful space. Yes, Jackie, welcome. Beautiful space for us to come and visit. I've got graduation coming and I've got a wedding coming. We've got space. I've got company coming and I've got space for us to hang out. And the other side of the pit, I'm just going to pull that swing over here and have some extra sitting space. And I'm a little wide on this side because I want people to be able to bring their folding chairs and sit on out, right? Great space. Man, my neighbor across the street, she says, hey, I'm not going to have time to come back and get this box. You can have it if you want it. And I was thinking, what am I going to do with that? Well, storage. No, it's not pool stuff. It's my garden stuff. Getting it out there. And hey, Angel, thanks for joining us. Now, with the rest of the trampoline stuff, I had made this wood rack. Okay, and then I put it up on bricks. And I'm like, you know what? Of course, you can see it's full. It's not perfect, but I'm like, I need another one. So I put this one together, and I said, well, instead of going buy some cinder blocks to set it on, I'll just use part of the frame. So that way now it's it has a solid base fit to be on. And this, if I need room for more wood, I'll use it. But if I ever move the one that is on the bricks away, I'll use it here. I don't know, Jackie, painting my rocks, I like the nature part of it. Maybe later on down the road, I'll paint the rocks. But I don't know. I like it being rustic looking, you know? Just outdoory, weathered, and I like it. I'm really happy with what came out. Now, why am I showing you this? I'm showing you that being creative, being spontaneous, being adventurous. You know, if I would have never went to the ranch and went on the adventures and said yes to all of these things that I did, I wouldn't have all of this. I wouldn't have started thinking. I wouldn't have been creative. I wouldn't have started growing myself outside of myself. It is, I mean, I love it. I really love it. You should know that I love it. That was work. That was work I never could have done before. But because of that challenging myself to be 1% better today than I was yesterday, that is the space that I was able to create. Yes, I've had some friends help me pick some rocks. I've had my son help me get the rocks. Well, not the rocks, but get rocks. Get bags of rocks out of my trunk. And all of those cement steppers. And not only have I started that, but I've also started my garden. You know, onions, potatoes, compost bin, rainwater, plants. Some of them are looking pretty sad, but my kale is looking awesome. My zucchini, looks like it's struggling a little bit, but it's gonna work because I come on out here and I talk to these guys every day. This is some Brussels sprouts, and my tomatoes are sad, but I'm going to plant some more because I planted them too early. We've had some unseasonal cold weather because we were just in the 30s and it's still cold this morning. But I said all of this to say, you know, when you start challenging yourself to be 1% better today than you were yesterday, you can create a space like this. The sky is the limit. Your creativity starts to flow. You start to think of things. You start to think of doing things. And I never in my life thought I would want to plant stuff. That was my sister's thing, not my thing. But now I'm planting it. And imagining the things that I can do. The things that I have done in this past year. Going hiking to the waterfalls. Jumping off of cliffs. Into the water. Okay? Nothing harmful. Going hiking. You know, all of these things that I've been able to do. being adventurous, being spontaneous. Don't be afraid to go outside the box. And Jackie, I know I saw you sent me a message today, and I was getting ready to go live. I didn't get to read it all, but I will read it and respond back to you. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I am here to help you. Not because I know it all, but because I've been through a lot. And I want to share my excitement, my joy, my adventures, my life, my skills, my talents with each and every one of you to help you, to encourage you, to motivate you, and to inspire you to be your best self. 1% more, 1% better. Doesn't sound like much, but after 1,100 days, I continue to thrive, continue to find fun, good stuff to do outside of the norm, whatever that may be. I am loving life. I am living life to the fullest. Live life on your terms. You got it in you. You can accomplish anything. I mean, anything that you set your heart and your mind to do. Hey, Lily, how you doing? You got this. And I'm here. You need some help. You need some guidance. You need a soundboard. I'm here for you to talk, to help you maybe work through a few things. I love each and every one of you. I am grateful that you find time to join me in my craziness every day so that we all can be better today than we were yesterday. Remember, every day, in every way, we are getting better and better. Keep moving, keep improving, and I'll see you tomorrow, because you know I'll be back.